Savera and I'm Vidhi Joshi. Following the recent police encounter in Ghaziabad, where two shooters linked to the attack on actress Disha Patani's Bareilly residence were killed, a deadly threat of revenge has been issued by notorious gang leader Rohit Godara. Today morning, Godara took to Facebook to announce his intentions to avenge the deaths of his men. "We will avenge the killing of our two shooters. This encounter is a huge loss to our lives," he wrote, claiming that those responsible for the deaths of his men would face severe consequences, regardless of their status or influence. Godara's post, written at 10:22 a.m., reflected not only a desire for retaliation but also a deeper ideological stance, as he referred to his men as martyrs and accused the authorities of a religious injustice. The two men were killed in the encounter, identified as Arun and Ravindra from Haryana, were professional shooters and members of Godara's criminal gang. These men were involved in the attack on Disha Patani's home on September 11th and 12th, where shots were fired at the actress' residence. After a collaborative operation between the UP Special Task Force, Haryana and Delhi Police, the shooters were tracked down and killed in a dramatic encounter. In Ghaziabad, both Arun and Ravindra had bounties on their heads, a testament to their dangerous roles within Godara's gang, which operates with heavy involvement in criminal activities across India. Rohit Godara, whose gang is notorious for violent and criminal operations, reacted to the deaths of his men by framing the encounter as a personal loss and a defeat of his religious cause. His inflammatory words added a layer of ideological conflict to the already dangerous situation. Godara accused the authorities of hypocrisy, stating that Sanatan Dharma has been defeated, and he declared that anyone involved in his men's deaths, regardless of their power or influence, would eventually face retaliation. This religious rhetoric, laced with threats, has escalated the dangers not only for the authorities but also for anyone perceived as an enemy of Godara's gang. The shooting at Disha Patani's residence, which led to this deadly encounter, had deeper roots. In late July, Patani's sister Khushbu Patani publicly criticized religious leader Anirudhacharya Maharaj's comments on live-in relationships, calling his views anti-national. Godara's gang, which claims to operate under the banner of religious defense, saw this as an attack on their beliefs, which may have sparked the violent retaliation against the Patani family. The police, however, have not been idle in their pursuit of justice. After the September 12th shooting, a thorough investigation was launched, including the review of over 1,300 CCTV cameras in Bareilly. Through this, police traced the whereabouts of Ravindra and Arjun, who had stayed at hotels just 2 kilometers away from Patani's residence before carrying out the attack. The police also recovered firearms, including a Glock and Jigana pistols, at the scene of an encounter. In the aftermath, Disha Patani's father, retired DSP Jagdish Singh Patani, expressed his gratitude to the UP police for their swift response. He reassured the public that the police were actively pursuing all the criminals involved and praised Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and DGP for their leadership. However, the ongoing threat from Godara's gang remains, as the police are still searching for other members, including shooters Nakul and Vijay, who remain at large. Rohit Godara, a well-known figure in Rajasthan's criminal underworld, has been on the run since 2022. He fled to Dubai and later Azerbaijan after multiple criminal charges were filed against him. Despite being a fugitive, he continues to orchestrate his gang's activities from abroad, and his capture remains a high priority for Indian authorities. The NIA and Rajasthan police have both offered substantial rewards for information leading to his arrest. As the search for Godara and his remaining gang member continues, the tension in Bareilly and surrounding areas is palpable. With a history of violence and now a threat of retaliation against those involved in his men's deaths, the authorities are on high alert, determined to prevent further bloodshed. The question now is whether the police can bring Godara's criminal empire to an end, or if more lives will be caught in the crossfire of this deadly feud. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.